Hey YouTube, how's it going? We're here. We're back with Tower of God Season 3, Episode 146. Really quick, if you could like the video for me, please, I greatly appreciate it. Now, we're back after Bomb body bag, and well, he didn't body bag Ren. Well, I don't know if he body bagged Ren, let's say that. He dusted off Ren. Light work, very slight. Very slight. He didn't even panic, no sweat. Ren had some cool abilities, some tricky abilities, some snaky abilities that befit him, and Bomb was just like, okay. All right, gotcha. But we did that. Lilio is feeling like she's on top of the world. She's got all the power with the snakes, and that's pretty much where we left off with last chapter. Not like trying to recount everything that's currently going on, so let's hop in. 146. Okay, here we go. New participant 1 in the central lobby on the top floor of the hotel. The stairs to the warp. Whoa. Bong bong. Wow, my brain just shut off. I didn't know what this thing was called. Okay. What is Dravy? That's her name. What is that? Are you guys going to give me a close-up of it? What is that? All right. They landed. Bomb. Where you going, princess? To Bomb, obviously. I'll go help him by myself if I have to. I brought you here, so it's up to you to survive on your own now. All right. I want Dravy to say something to her because this is ridiculous. And Dorsey's being ridiculous. I think the Slayer candidate did this to clear the area. Maybe he thought he has a better chance of winning by himself. What are you saying? Aren't you worried about Bomb fighting all alone? No. No, I'm not. I have faith in his abilities. He's our future god. Ooh, what? Are you saying I don't believe in? That's what you are saying, right? Whether she wants to believe it or not, that's kind of what you are saying. He's not put up to this. He can't handle this. This is too much for him. Like saying all that stuff is kind of like saying you don't believe in him. Even though you already are predisposed to things that he's done before, you kind of know what he is. It's just like, I get it. I get why she's doing it. But then at the same time, it's like, come on now. I get both. It's like, I just want to get a clear look of what Dravy's holding, though. It looks cool. Right? It's like a short sword, it seems like. It doesn't seem like it's too long. But it looks really cool. All right, let's continue. And boom, here comes Lily on these damn snakes. The snakes. Ooh, what is that? Is it like it's not like a tuning fork, is it? Is it pointed at the end? Not even hollow. It looks like two rods with something floating in the middle. Well, look at that. Lil. Yeah. You're all here. Lilio Jihad? What's she doing with those snakes? But where's the irregular? Oh well, it doesn't matter. I was going to kill you as well anyway. Wait. You see, never mind. Let me continue. I'm still trying to figure out how I ended up with these snakes. But only one thing really matters. They'll do whatever I say. What? Go, kill those two, and bring me the short-haired one. We know they got beef. I want to have a bit more fun with that ugly short-haired one. Yeah, before I kill her. She's crazy. She's insane. Did you? Did you really just call me ugly to those hideous snakes? Someone should report you. I agree. And here comes the snakes. Lilio sucks, man. She sucks. All right. And then boom. she's off. What is there? I don't remember. Is there a drawback to using the bong bong too much? I don't remember. It's been so long since I even really thought about it until she showed back up again. Like, it runs out of battery at some point? Okay. I couldn't remember. Damn it, what's going on here? The snakes teamed up with that woman? Where did she run away to? I doubt she went far. This chick. Where could she be hiding? She sure is confident now. This isn't good. It looks like she's after the Slayer candidate. Can't we use that ability of yours to escape, princess? If I would have just kept reading, it would have, right? I can't use it too often over long distances. It's too tiring. Come to think of it, maybe this is an opportunity. What? Seeing that the snakes obey her, they must be subordinated to her for some reason. So if you think about it, if we catch Lilio, that means we can stop the snakes. We can stop the snakes as well. She's their weakness. That's good thinking. You two distract the snakes from me. I'll catch Lilio. You can each run down one side of the stairs. I'll figure something out. What do you say? I don't know if I feel how I feel about being bait, but you came up with a plan. None of us. Never mind. All right. The snakes, you know what I was trying to say. The snakes might harm the Slayer candidate if we let them go. So it's worth a try. I think it's a good idea too. Then let's go. And then she bongs off. Dog, she is moving. She's moving. I need to see another panel. There's one. I'm not strong enough to cut the snakes, but at least I can slow them down. She was moving, man. You see her? All right. What does she have? What is that? Like, is it a mine? What is it? Oh no, we're not listening to Castlevania. Whatever. All right. Oh no, is it a shield? What is it? I don't know what it is. She said she could slow him down though. She threw it and it's wrapping them? What is this? Huh. Interesting. I didn't know what I was looking at. Huh, it's going around? Okay. Oh, and it slammed too. You little... Is these after images that Dravy's moving with? Is those after images? Well, what's going on here? Oh, she cut him. No, she didn't. She cut him. No, those are two sides going like that. I thought she cut him. Stop her. What's happening? What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Oh, that's okay. Like, what am I looking at? That's her. That's the other girl. She's charging in. Hold on. Stay still. What? See how confidently she's running at me? It's like she's not even afraid of me. I'm a damn princess of Jihad. I don't need the help of some snakes. Oh. All right, so throw down then. You don't need the help of the snakes, but we use the... Never mind. To beat you losers. Hold on. Let me look at the court. Let me look at how she did that. So she's standing there. She's rushing in. She threw a right kick, right? And then instantly so she threw the kick. And then the kick lands. She just brings it back without coming down and throws the knee too. Huh. Okay. Yeah. So she threw it. I'm trying to think. I'm just thinking of the logistics of it. So she like threw a high kick. And then I'm thinking, did she bring that leg back down, put it on the ground, and then come back with the knee? Or did she just throw the kick and then just straight switch as the leg's coming down straight into the knee? Because that's impressive. That's impressive. That's pretty neat. That probably would look. I'm thinking how it would look. It would look pretty cool, like in real time. She just throw it, bang and bang, come with the knee again. That would be tough. That'll be tough. How it look. I'm just thinking of it. That would be tough. All right. If you stick your head out like that, ooh, she's throwing a left. It was the left to feint. She went up the block. Ooh. Okay, that punch was a decoy. She's aiming for my stomach. Nah, she fainted a left and threw a kick. Oh nah, okay. Her hand to hand is pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. Like just thinking of I'm thinking of how it would flow. She bang, bang, and then went to throw the left, feint, and threw a kick. Oh, I'm liking how it's looking in my brain. I'm seeing it in motion. And she's after her too. I can't stand her, but her choreography is pretty nice. She hit her hard too. It's okay. The princess may be powerful, but at least the snakes under her control have slowed down. Her choreography is nice, man. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like her at all. But she's throwing hands right now. I'm liking how it's looking. I am. Normally that exact combination of moves would probably pop. That's what I was in my brain. I'm like, I need to see how it would look. Like because her stance is orthodox when she starts, but from throwing the kick and then throwing the knee, like by the time she's throwing the left and throwing the other left, she's already switched to southpaw. She switched her stance completely, but it's all free flowing. Like that right leg damn near didn't even touch the ground before she started throwing the left. Okay. All right. Let me see. It's okay. The princess may be powerful, but at least the snakes under her control have slowed down. The bond between them actually works in our favor, and now she's just okay. I can do it. She's just throwing them punches out there now. I'll keep luring her. You can't make it look too obvious though. Stop right there, but she's dumb enough that she might fall for it. You never know. What Oh gosh. Oh no, you don't. Shinsu reinforcement. Oh, that was nasty looking. You're not going anywhere. Look at her. I would be hot. If she tried to do this. Perfect. You're in just the right spot for me to attack. I wouldn't even have said nothing. That was the perfect time to falcon punch her. Just hit her. Just clean her. Talk after. I wouldn't even have said nothing. I would have cleaned her clock if, oh my gosh. I would have cleaned her up. Talk after. I cleaned her up. And Dorsey Jihad, where did she come from? I came up here in the bong bong while you were distracted. Well, I'm not saying a word. I'm not saying nothing. Chifon, I don't even know how to say this. Chifon? Oh, snap. See, you gave her time to brace. I would have unloaded on her. Yeah, come on. You gave her time to brace. I would have unloaded on her. This is a fire panel. It's a fire panel though. Chiffon's sword. It looks pretty dope. Okay. You didn't kill her, right? You didn't kill her, right? What are you so worried about? Jihad's princesses can't be killed that easily. I'd better beat her up some more while I can to knock her out. Is she going for the curb stomp? Hey! She went for the stomp. Okay. Yes, sir. See, this is what I'm talking about. You should have did the sword attack without saying nothing. She jumped off. How many steps did she jump down? Hold on. She jumped down. Wait, how many steps did she jump down? How many? She jumped down like 40 steps. Oh, snap. Yeah. Damn. Stay away. Okay, so what are the drawbacks if you come any closer, I'll kill her. If Endorsey killed her right now, what would happen? I need to know. Can we just talk about this really quick and in the middle of this moment? If Endorsey just slit her throat and called it a day, what would happen? What would happen? I just need to think out loud. I can't think right now. I just saw someone get stomped. My brain's on go. Okay. All right. The only way the panel would have been better if Endorsey was wearing Tim's. Yes. She only had on Asics. Yeah. I'm not. Her Asics is fire, but if she had on some Tim's or some ACGs, come on now. If she had on ACGs, it would have been curtains. They all would have died. The snakes would have killed them all. Okay. That's right, because the connection with the snakes. Okay. All right. She may be one of Jihad's princesses, but she's still a regular. You know what would happen if a fellow princess of Jihad like me stabbed her, right? Get back. Right now. Good. I was right. The snakes are at bay. Okay. She's the snake's weak point. She really stomped that girl. She really stomped her. Yes, that's the thumbnail. I don't even care if you can even see the panel good enough. That's going in the thumbnail. She stomped that girl. Yes, sir. I need more energy like that. Yeah, I'm digging it. All right, here we go. Is this the best you could come up with? Ambushing me and then taking me hostage? I guess you didn't think you could beat me in a real fight. Huh? She said it before I could. She said it before I could because I was definitely about to say what you was about to hear. Say what she was about to say. You're the one who showed up here with those damn snakes wanting to fight Bomb. Don't make me stab you. I'm riding with Endorsey. Outside of her wanting to run back for Bomb, everything after that, man, she been on point. Besides yelling out her attack, cancel that too. She stomped this girl. She got the snakes to stop, and then she made sense. Well, I'm digging it. All right. Besides, it's those snakes that scare me, not you. You don't scare me at all. Then why don't you let me go? I'll send the snakes away. I don't trust you. If you got what it takes, then let's fight. I don't trust you. Hell no. Hell to the no. I'm not letting you go. You dirty. I watched you just sacrifice some people not too long ago. I was standing right there and you was just sacrificing people. I'm not going to believe you. Ain't no way. I might as well just stab you now. I'm going to let you go and then you're going to sick the snakes on me. I might as well just kill you and then let the snakes eat me. Like what? Like what are we talking about? What? Just the two of us one-on-one. If you win, I'll make the snakes leave permanently, and I'll withdraw from the tournament. You can't even do that. Like, what? She's saying things that she can't even do, which means, Dorsey, don't be an idiot. But if I win, you have to admit defeat, leave, and ignore whatever happens here. That's a lie. She's going to kill you if she wins. You might be able to control the snakes for now by holding me hostage, but how will you keep them under your control if you kill me? It's not hard to imagine how the snakes would react. Consider it a good thing that I can control the snakes. You should really accept my offer. It's better for you to. Or we could just sit here all night like this. Right? We could just sit here until, like, Trauma Ray's got to come over here. He's got to do something eventually. that would be my way of thinking. Even though us as the reader with the burden of knowledge knows that Trauma Ray sent these damn snakes there in the first place. That's me. But me being in this situation, I'd be like, no, I'm just gonna sit here until someone else comes. I'm not about to strike no deal with you after I just went through all this issue to get you in this situation. I'm not stupid. Right? I'm not dumb. Here we go. Don't let her trick you, princess. She's just trying to make you let her go. What's wrong? Are you afraid you can't be? Oh, damn it. She's in this girl's head. The lighting done changed. Are you afraid you can't beat me? If you win, I'll get on my knees, admit defeat, and call you Master and Dorsey for the rest of my life. This chick is dumber than a bag of rocks. Oh, oh, this chick's dumber than a bag of rocks. What are we doing? What are we doing? What? You see, I hate stuff like this. Fine, I accept your offer, Princess and Dorsey. First, send the snakes away. If you try to make a run for it, or if the snakes come close again, I'll put you on the bong bong and leave the hotel with you. You don't want to be disqualified from the tournament, do you? You kind of scare me, alright, fine. I hate stuff like this. I do. Because you just went through all of this, right? The last couple of chapters and all of this whole scenario. You just went through all of this to get the upper hand. Your plan to have worked. Only to then listen to the person you're fighting and let them go? I hate that. What? I'm not about to fight you square up. What's the point of fighting you head to head? What was, like, we're supposed to be fighting in a dumb tournament for marriage anyways. We're gonna have to fight eventually. Why am I gonna try? You heard her. Do as she says. Go somewhere far away and don't come back until the fight is over. And we, as the reader, would the snakes even listen to this? Weren't the snakes sent for a specific reason, ordered by Trauma Ray? While these three are distracted, look at this. Go and bring the Slayer candidate to me. What are the chances that Bomb could body bag these snakes? We have no way of knowing, right? Because we don't know what the snakes are. We just know that Trauma Ray is like using this individual. Like, we don't know what level the snakes are on or nothing like that. What are the chances? What are the chances that the snakes go? I would love the panel for Bomb to just be like dragging the Snake Master back. Just throw him in front of him. What the hell is this? You sent these snakes after me? All right, here we go. There, the snakes are gone. Now let me go. Not yet. Let's go somewhere else. What? I don't want to fight somewhere the snakes might come back. You have serious trust issues. Like, you lying? Princess and Dorsey. Okay. They jump away. Where are they? I would have threw her down and stomped her again. It's not a fair fight. Where is this place? How would I know? The bong bong brought us to a random spot. Are you ready to get started? You'd better keep your promise if you lose. Of course, the same goes for you if I win. Can we start after a 10-minute break? Sorry, but I'm not that fair. Let's start right now. Fine. I didn't expect that much from you anyway. I don't mind having a handicap like that in a fight with an ordinary princess of Jihad like you. Just prepare to bow to your new master. This isn't good. I didn't think they'd disappear like that. I've heard that Jihad's princesses can be unpredictable, but they're even worse than I imagined. What should we do now? Let's just wait. There's nothing we can do for her at the moment. Besides, someone else might arrive here. Someone else? The gate. Hold on. Did Dravy just predict that she was going to be showing up? Someone is coming through the gate. That's Yuri. She had on them Yeezys last time we seen her with her jacket. Hey, you two. Have you seen someone named the 25th bomb around here? She's drippy, man. She's drippy. She is. She's gonna get in so much trouble coming here. She's gonna get in so much trouble coming here. She really is. She's gonna get in a ton of trouble. I think her coming here might start something. I can't let it go. Unless she came here secretly, she didn't. Her being here is gonna be the catalyst of something. I feel it. I don't know why I can't let it go. I can't let it go. I feel like her being here is going to be the catalyst for something massive to pop off. Whether it be she does something, whether it be something happens to her, whether it be something does something to her. I don't know. But I feel like this is like the calm before the storm. Well, obviously, but I feel like we're right there. Hey, Grandma, here's the thing. Oh, man. Let's hope Trauma has the sleeping habits of Yama. Let's hope he's not as angry when you try to wake him up. This is a good This was a good chapter. This chapter annoyed me. In particular, and Dorsey annoyed me. She did. Have to be strong enough to wake him up. That is true. She annoyed me. She did. Why would you strike a deal with this hussy? Why? Why would you strike a deal with her? I'm not striking no damn deal with her. It's like, how could I go from like, oh gosh, Bomb is fine, to then being like hype that she's curb stomping chicks, stomping people through floors, and then mad at the same damn time because she won't. Damn, man. I do. I want her gone. I want her gone. The thing with this series, right? And this is something that I think we mentioned, like much closer to like the Hell Train around the end of season 2. And the issue is that there are so many characters in this series, and all of these characters have some relevance or some connection to some character that's always going to be around. So it's like, it'd be hard for me to like think about characters dying or something happening to characters, because it feels like no one ever dies in this series. I'm just saying it feels that way. Not saying that it doesn't happen. Plenty of characters have died. But it feels like no one dies or nothing happens to people, or they're always around. So it's like, I don't know what to think of, like, of what's about to happen. It's hard to try to grasp my brain around it. So it's like there's so many characters. It's like, yeah, it would be nice if Lilio could leave, but there's so many things compounded on top of Lilio. I want Redacted not to be here no more. She just needs to be deleted, but she's so integral to like possibly the end game of this series. It's not gonna happen. So it just sucks. Forgive me. Excuse me. Sorry. All right, let me see what you guys say. Imagine sneaking up on someone and letting them know you've caught them by surprise. You actually, yeah, it's like I can't stand that trope. As long as Heyo doesn't force the role into marks just for the sake of them being there, it's fine. It's crazy to imagine that Yuri could have helped with the situation if Dorsey just waited. But she didn't know this to be fair, but still. Now I hate that trope. I don't like it. It's a writing choice. It's a writing choice that I'm just not a fan of. Even if it makes sense. There's the thing where something can make sense. I can understand something makes sense for said character, but the trope itself could still like annoy me. Now it just depends on how it unfolds. Will I be fine with it? Sure. But it's very on brand. It's very on character. I just can't stand it. We went through all of like these snakes have been chasing us. These snakes have killed multiple people right in front of our eyes. These snakes are now under control of someone that has never been friendly with us whatsoever. This person has been using these snakes to attack us. You actually think of a plan that is competent enough and it works and you're able to capture the person. And then the person says a couple of words that pisses you off and now you're ready to strike a deal with them so you can fight one-on-one. What was the point of going through all of that hardship, going through all of that hardship just to let the person go so we could fight head up? What was the point? Like what was the point? I hate stuff like that. What was the point? I don't like it. It just annoys me. It really does. Like no. We could just come up with smarter ways to create, like, we just need to come up with like smarter ways. Dumb decision made simply for the sake of advancing the plot. Yeah. It's just, come on, man. It's like, come on. Like, what the hell are we doing? Like, if you, where's the music? I don't hear anything. Like, if we're going to do something, like, whenever I'm coming up with ideas or I'm, like, writing stuff or attempting to do things, I always think of, like, one situation 3 or 4 different ways. And how can I bend it and not be lazy? Like, if I need to get to this point and I know I want X, Y, and Z to happen, how can I get through X, Y, and Z to the end point without something dumb happening, without it feeling cheap? Like, just to be like, okay, we're just going to fight now. After we went through everything, you could have come up with something. Like, it's just like, if the plan was we don't want Yuri to show up and interfere in the fight between Dorsey and Lilio, come up with a different way. Come up with a different way to just get around that. Just come up with a different way. That's all you have to do. Or move the fight somewhere else. That's the whole thing. Yeah, just move the fight to somewhere else. If you don't want Yuri interfering, move the fight. Just move the fight. That's it. Just move the fight and have them going at it. Don't just come up with these contrived ways just to get around stuff. It feels like Band-Aid work, and eventually these Band-Aids are gonna stop. They're not gonna work anymore. And come on, man. I'm not a fan of it. I feel like I've never really jumped on this because I feel like there's been great choices before in how we handled situations like this. Not just, oh yeah, you know what? Dorsey's a hothead. If Lilio says the right things, then she'll just fly off the handle and just agree to do it. It's like, come on. So are you kidding me? Like you just gonna take Lilio at her word that she's just gonna send the snakes away? And of course she snaked you, right? Of course she sent ulterior motives to the snakes. You're dumb enough to even rock with that. Like, come on, man. And then stuff like that happens, and then it makes people hate the character even more, or not like a character. And it's just like that was just a lazy choice. There was definitely a better way you could have done that. But now it's just like we made a choice, and now it just falls on the character. It's like like come on, man. But I'm wondering. We ended the last chapter with the fight between Bomb and Ren, but I don't think Ren is dead. I think Ren is just hurt really bad because the blast that Bomb hit Ren with wasn't dead center. It blew off the right, it enveloped like the right side of Ren's body. So if Ren dies, he still can die, but there's a chance that he might not be dead. The snakes might show up and Ren still might be able to get away. You never know. You never know what could happen. But I'm wondering what is Bomb's response going to be? Perhaps the situation would feel a little better if the chapters would be longer, or if we wouldn't read them weekly. As of now, it feels like not a lot of things went down. Aside from that, it also feels a bit rushed, so everyone gets in the same panel sooner. I don't feel that way. I feel like to me the pacing is fine. I'm actually not a fan of the super long chapters because I'm trying to think, how long did this long chapter take? And we just going to get another one this long? I'm not a fan of the long chapters. Cut them things up. All them long chapters in like the Floor of Death, I got it. Like a lot of stuff was happening. You wanted it all to be together. Those chapters are super long. A lot of them long chapters is like 3 or 4 normal sized chapters. Cut them things up, man. Cut them up. But, as far as this little situation that's going with the release of with the the Serpent Master and the Bomb and Ren fight and this fight, I think I'm not mad with the pacing. I think the pacing has been fine. What I'm irritated at is honestly this decision. Even the pacing with the Bomb and Ren fight, I liked it. I liked where it's just like, oh, Bomb got the upper hand, and then it's just like, no, here comes Ren. True form, we're gonna fight, and then I liked that. I enjoyed that back and forth. But for this, it just felt like you constructed the fight to go this way, and it ends up right here. And you knew a while ago that you were bringing Yuri into the situation, but you don't want Yuri to come into this situation you've now created with Lillian and Dorsey. So now you need to move them in order for Yuri to come in and not interrupt. Instead of letting that fight end right there and then having to come up with a dumb reason to get them to move away. Right? It was just what it really felt like was like, oh, I didn't really think about this. Right? That's what it kind of felt like to me. It felt like, oh, I made the fights, like the fights are working, yada yada yada. And it was like, I'm bringing Yuri back. I can't keep Yuri away for long. She needs to show up now. But Yuri's going to show up via the gate. And then it's just like, oh, Yuri would stop this fight from even happening. All right. So what can I do to not have Yuri interrupt this fight? Because I really want this fight to happen. I guess we need to just make them move. And that's exactly what this was. This literally turned into... It was this. Where's the line? Where's the line at? Like this just sucked. It just felt like, okay, we're going to do this. And it's just like, the snakes are gone. Let's go. Let's fight. She's like, nah, let's go somewhere else. And then she's like, why? And it's just like, I don't want the snakes to come back here. The snakes know where you are. The snakes will be able to find Lilio no matter what. Feels like it anyways. The snakes will be able to find her. So it's just like you could have done something else than this little stupid line, and then we teleport away. It's just, I don't know. Something about it doesn't make sense, especially when you have Endorsey earlier in this chapter say that you can't keep using the bong bong because it's exhausting, and that was the reason why we came up with the plan in the first place. So now I'm gonna go 1v1 her, and I'm gonna use the bong bong and exhaust myself a little bit more. It's just like, come on, man. It's like you could have just made this fight happen somewhere else in the hotel. That's it. That's all. It's just like it's just stuff like that. I feel like it could have been done just way better. Change the location. Don't let them end up right in front of the warp gate. Don't let the fight finish right in front of the warp gate. I feel like that's a better solution than to come up with this convoluted way to get them away. This felt convoluted. It felt very convoluted. It's just one of them things. Finish the fight somewhere else. It just felt like a very convoluted way just to get them by themselves. It's like, can't use bong bong anymore. I'm gonna use bong bong again. Whole point was I'm not gonna use bong bong because I can't keep using bong bong. So I'm gonna come up with this plan to catch her. We come up with the plan, we do the plan, we execute it, and now I'm gonna use bong bong again, and then fight her again. It's like, what the hell? It's like, come on, you make it make sense. You got to make it make sense. That doesn't make sense. Endorsey shouldn't win this fight. She shouldn't. Even though Lilio's beat up, she shouldn't win this fight, man. In my eyes, she shouldn't win this fight. Like, and like the hand-to-hand combat that Lilio showed, fighting right here in this chapter. I haven't seen Endorsey fight like that. I haven't seen her fight like that. And Dorsey can't shut her mouth. She keep talking before she attacks. Like, come on, man. What Dorsey should do is teleport away immediately when the fight starts, since Lilia also doesn't know where she is. She's not gonna do that. They're about to scrap. They're about to throw down. If I'm in, like, there's so many things you can do in this situation, but Dorsey's a hothead, so she's gonna fight. Not because she risks to meet the snakes, and if he sees her alone, would assume that Lilio's dead and instantly kill her. But and if Dorsey just goes back to the warp gate, she's with Yuri. I'm gonna keep it a buck. If Yuri was there, I don't think I'd be worried about these damn snakes. I'm being completely honest. If I'm one of these girls standing here, and Yuri, Princess Yuri Ha just came through the warp gate and she's on demon time. You know what? I think I'm okay. I'm okay. I don't think Yuri would let me die like this if I'm confident enough. I think I'll be fine like that. I think I'd be fine. Especially if Bomb comes back too, right? Especially if we all come, like, if we're, like, Yuri comes through the warp gate, I leave Lilio, I come back to the warp gate, I see Yuri, and she's asking, where's Bomb? And the last thing we say was, Bomb was fighting Ren. Let's go look for him. And we all go to Bomb, and Bomb done dusted Ren off, and we meet up. I think I'm cool with that. I'm cool with the snakes charging us. We got a good shot. We got Bomb and Yuri here, and we each can add our own little flavor to. I can rock with that. I can work with it. I can work with that. Let the snakes come. We scrap this thing out. That's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm feeling. That's me. We could do it like we're stuck. Why would I, like, eventually Trauma Ray's got to come. That's how I would be thinking if I was in this situation. Eventually Trauma Ray has to show up. We're here for a tournament. Us as the reader, we have the burden of knowledge, knowing that this is all a setup anyways. But if I'm in this situation, I'm like, Trauma Ray is not gonna let these regulars run around his hotel destroying stuff right under his nose. I don't think he'd let. I would be thinking he's not gonna let that happen, no. Or he's not about to let all this stuff just keep rampaging and rampaging. Like, he's gonna nip this in the bud. That's what I would think eventually. But if this kept going and Trauma Ray just never showed up, I know something is up and we need to do something. Right? That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. Right now, none of the people that are in this situation know that Trauma Ray put the Serpent Master up to this. They don't know that Trauma Ray is the reason why the snakes are running around in the first place. They don't know that. But Bomb has an idea because Bomb was told to go kidnap Laura. So if everyone communicates, which people don't be communicating in this series, but if everyone communicates, there's a possibility that Bomb could put 2 and 2 together and realize, oh, these snakes must be from Trauma Ray. Yeah, it is asking for too much. People don't communicate in this series. But it's just like, I would take my chances. You know, let's get the hell out of here. That's how I would be. Like, let's get the hell out of here. Let's try to do something. I don't know. Or all of us be like, yo, Endorsey, can you take us back to Lilio? That's it. Right? Like, take us back to Lilio. Especially with Yuri here, she's not going to be able to beat us. Right? She's not going to be able to beat us. We capture Lilio again, the snake's definitely going to stop. So we capture her again, and then we play the wait game. Snakes, if you attack us, we're gonna kill this girl, and then you gonna have a tough time because we gonna throw down, stupid snakes. That's how it's gonna be. And eventually, I think if you keep fighting the snakes, one of these people got to be like, yo, the snakes are coming from somewhere. That's what I'm waiting for next. Right? That's what I'm waiting for next. Eventually someone's going to be like, the snakes they have to have an origin point. If we could find the person who's pumping these snakes out, maybe we could do something. Maybe we could stop these snakes in their tracks. And then we start following the snakes I feel like with Yuri here, we now have someone that's strong enough to cut the snakes. Not like everybody was struggling to cut them. If Yuri can cut the snakes, then it's just like, okay, like we could march our way down and find the Serpent Master and confront him or do something. There's so many things that you can spiral from this, but it's damn sure not going to happen this way. I feel like something crazy is about to happen. I do. Yeah, and when they do, you better expect a game / bet or betrayal. That's how this always goes. We get into a situation, someone wants to play a game, and the rules won't be confusing. Any enemy could be bombed by showing him the pocket's call function and breaking his mind. Yeah. Like, does Bomb even use his pocket properly? No, right? He still carries one, right? I haven't seen him interact with the pocket in forever. He still carries one, right? I would assume so because that's how they translate their language. That's through the pocket, if I'm not mistaken. That's how they do it. And he still has that was it an A rank pocket from who gave it to him? Evan gave it to him. Yeah. I remember because that's how, if I'm not mistaken, Bomb's pocket was used to identify him by Kun in early season 2, right? Because Bomb, like, no D or E or C rank regular would have an A rank pocket, but Bomb. I'm pretty sure that's how it was used at that point, right? I don't freaking know. I have no idea. I don't remember. But yeah, this is what I'll say. If Kun just stole it. But I'll say this was a chapter. That's what I say. Barely. Even when he tries to communicate, it's jammed by external force, like when he was in the cage and he tried to call him. Or he loses it during the hand of Arlen. Gotcha. I'm gonna call it. This is a chapter. I thought the choreography in this chapter, I thought the fighting in this chapter, of course it looks good. I enjoyed all that, but just the nonsensical stuff that happened between Endorsey and Lilio, just dumb, right? I genuinely don't know if he ever got it from Kun. I don't think it was shown, right? Yeah, I don't think it was shown. I don't think it was shown if he ever got his pocket from coming back. When they gave him the fake thorn too. Yeah. We're going on how long since the last time Bomb used his thorn? He used the thorn infiltrating the... No, he used the thorn against White. No? Yes. Caliban? He used it against White. Yeah, he used it against White. Okay, I was gonna be like, because I'm thinking, he definitely, I think he used it infiltrating the nest. And I remember us having like the conversation where it's just like, once he pops one, like the second one, him popping the second one is like not too far behind. Because I remember we were like, it's like if he has to throw, that's when I'm like, he's got to throw the whole kitchen, bump the kitchen sink. It's just like he can't use all of his power getting into the nest, and then we finally get in the nest, and then it's just like, what do we do now? Traumray didn't see his thorn at all, right? I don't know. I don't know if Bomb having the thorn is knowledge that the rest of the family heads outside of Gaston would know. See, that I'm not sure of. We know Gaston knows Bomb has, because he's the one that gave Bomb the second. What did he do? He unwrapped it. He did whatever he did to the second thorn. We know that, so we know that he knows. But any of the other ones, I'm not doubting they don't know Thorn's existence, but I don't know if they know Bomb has one. That I don't know. That I'm not sure of. They gave him the first one as well. Okay. So I don't know. I don't know if he knows that. But with the, excuse me. But with if Bomb keeps progressing and he keeps showing like his proficiencies and his abilities, him popping them thorns is going to mean so much more too. I just want to continue. This is what a lot of series that continually like add multipliers on top of their characters. It's like, train your base form. So when you add the multiplier like that new multiplier is stronger. It's like, Bomb, you get stronger, so when you pop the thorn's effect on you is even more powerful. So it's like, I just want him to do that just a little bit more. He's moving in the right direction, though. I will say that. But all right, I'm gonna call this here. I don't know if there's anything from this that I would cut out. All this is like related to this chapter, so I think we're good. Have a good rest of your Monday. Well, if you're seeing this on YouTube, I'll be live. I'm planning on playing the Final Fantasy 16 demo, and I'm going to stream it. So if you're interested, you're seeing this in real time, come on over. Have fun, hang out. For the people in the Discord, I'll be live in about an hour. But yeah, I'm going to do that. Have a good rest of your Monday. Have a good rest of your week coming up. Have a good weekend. And hopefully, God willing, I see you guys right back here next Monday for 147 of season 3. So again, thank you. I appreciate you, and I'll see you. Peace out.